just looking at the traffic lights.
$1 này, $1.
El puesto que dejaste ocupar se ha vuelto a enamorar mi corazón. No debes de juzgarme si he cambiado. Tú fuiste la primera que cambió.
Just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children
Start off by just
listen.
telling me your name.
My name is Susie Hamill. I go by Future Susie.
Ooh, I like it.
I'm dreaming a white Christmas with every Christmas card
So I do like some post-punk stuff with a friend of mine, which is really fun. I'm an opera singer, so sometimes I do a little opera. I do jazz. So I just love music. So I just kind of like, and I love to sing. So I'll pretty much sing anything or try anything. I love music so much. It just like it got me out of bed. It just got me believing like, oh my God, my life could be better. You know, I'm 53 and it was the pandemic and I was getting a divorce. And, you know, like everybody during the pandemic, like I was going through some tough times. Just balancing kind of like just, you know, like some severe kind of like issues, you know, and I never thought that I would be in that spot, you know, like, and it was like, and through it all, like, you know, I could have just like wafted off and become this like really depressed, like divorced lady, like, you know, just feeling like all washed up. But there was this steady pace of like, things are going to get better and better and better and better. And they did. I grew up in Boston, so it's like, I feel like Boston's my town, you know? So I walk around Boston singing like at the top of my lungs. I feel like I'm just like celebrating my city and like myself. It's like Walt Whitman, that's like Song of Myself. So it's like a celebration of life, and I love that. This actually is a new like venture for me. A friend of mine like dared me to come out and do this. This is my fourth busking.
Yeah.
And how would I describe this? You know, I don't know. I just feel like it's really cool. It's brand new to me, so I feel like it's like I get the opportunity, like people. That guy just looked at me, like, yeah. And that was like, it's so cool, you know, like when like people just like, it's like zing, you know, like you get to connect with one person for like 3 seconds, you know, and then they move on.
Your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white.
Jermaine
Jermaine?
Carter.
Uh-huh.
But people call me Buckets.
Yeah. How long have you been doing this for?
I'm for about 25 years.
Yeah? Are you from Boston?
Born and raised. Boston is I don't know. I had to like grow on the people out here because it used to be a lot different when I first started doing this. Say for instance, like when I go to New York, it's more business structured and it's more lucrative for the most part, even though there's more competition.
Yeah.
Because they didn't really. People were always complaining. They kind of had like they harbored a hidden hatred at one point in time for the bucket thing. I don't know why, but people just think that it's like, I don't know, all peaches and cream. You know what I mean? Because like they'll watch me with a crowd and say I might do good one day. The people that like have an eye for money, they might think that it's like always like that. Like thinking I'm like pulling in more than I really am. But it has its ups and downs. You know what I mean?
Totally.
And I started emulating. I was actually a roadie, and then every time my mentor would take a break, I would just jump on his shit and start playing until I actually got the hang of it. And I went from like emulating, then I started practicing, and once I learned like the movements I did and developed my skill, I basically developed my own style. I first started playing back in like 90-something. We used to play right here and a few other spots, but I haven't been here in like years and stuff. But this is always one of the more cooler and lucrative spots, and it's always been quite diverse. You know what I mean? Right where their truck is, there used to be a thing called the Slab, and a lot of people who used to like dance freestyle dance to like house music used to hang there. You know what I mean? It was a known spot for like skateboarders and shit. But like Newbury Street, well, this end of it always had like I said, a diverse range of people here. You know what I mean?
Alright, well, thank you so much for taking this. My name's Izzy. Nice to meet you. Mike?
I'm just trying to play the music of jazz, the masters as best I can. To learn, maybe find my way along the way, but more and more focusing on just trying to learn it instead of blazing the trail and entertaining people and making money and just getting out there doing it. And odd things happen. That's sort of the myth of jazz. That improvising is completely extemporaneous. It's a lot of practicing. But then, just like speaking right now, I learned all these words prior to now, but I'm sort of throwing them together off the cuff, and that's jazz. We're jamming right now.
Exactly. Who inspires you in the jazz world in terms of legacy and?
Oh, well, we're from Louis Armstrong, Lester Young, Charlie Parker, John Coltrane. I could go on forever. Yeah, as Dizzy Gillespie once said men and women, but have died for this music. That's how serious it is. I mean, jazz is always going to be sort of somewhat under the radar. It shows up in popular music, but the great thing is people relate to it even if they don't know what the hell it is. Hanging out in the streets for 25 years, I think.
25.
Yeah, it's creepy. And amazing. I don't think I would have had a daughter if it wasn't for that. I wouldn't have had an album.
You have an album?
Yeah, it's on all the streaming services. It's a rock album, 2012. It was going to be like, we're going to make 4 albums and we're going to distribute you on the major things and you'll do tours. And then all that is when like the whole industry changed because of the streaming services, and it just all the bottom fell out and I went back to playing in the streets. Right.
What's your name?
My name is Lindsay. I did notice there's a huge, I play Irish music, and I know Boston, there's a big Irish scene too. So I feel like and in Ireland there's something called busking, like they'll be street performers, and they're incredible musicians, and they'll have competitions. So it's kind of like something of the past that's neat. It's something historical. I feel like there's a ton of different cultures that can get involved. So it's very cultural, very raw, raw. There's no, it is what it is. You hear what you hear. So.
I'm Vivian. I go by Violet Viv as like my performance name. I play Violet. I started in California. I started violin at 8, piano at 3, because my mom teaches piano.
Yeah.
I thought I could play less if I switched to violin, because she doesn't play violin. Didn't work. 8-year-old me was soon to find out. But so it's been 25 years. Yeah, kind of gets me through everything. Yeah, so I've always loved music. Everyone's really friendly. We're all really supportive of each other. There's a lot of singers. There are a few violinists. There were a few violinists. One of them has graduated, like doing bigger, better things. There's a bunch of different performers here. We have circle shows too, so we can kind of like stun and get like a huge crowd. So there's just a lot of talent out here, just a lot of good people.